And good evening, everyone. Welcome to the spacious confines of the Cumberland County Civic Center and the Class B state championship game between the Presque Isle Wildcats, the champions and the number one seed out of the East, and the Lake Region Lakers out of Naples, Maine, the number one seed and the Western Maine champions. And bim, it's deja vu all over.
43-game win streak. That's
Meredith
good basketball.
Stewart and Gianna Jo Carter. Carter wins the tap, goes into the hands of Sarah Hancock, lead official tonight, and Jeff Paul. As I said, we had a good time with those guys before the game, too. They've been here all afternoon. They've been excited.
Lake Region not showing any pressure as far as full court starting off.
Ireland, yes.
Megan Ireland.
First game of two. You think this one's fun. Stay around for the nightcap. Hancock. We have Madomic and Falmouth coming in here for the boys around 9 o'clock. Yeah. Carter down low and count the basket as she runs into Megan Ireland. As both teams are used to scoring a little bit more than that this year.
Well, Presque Isle gets a lot from behind the line, like we had mentioned.
Bernier finds some room, puts up the runner, is good. I'm not sure that either coach is going to be upset with the pace of this.
Another one for Winslow.
Another one for Winslow. Kelsey Winslow, her second basket extends the lead to 5 to Sydney. Under 10, Kelsey Winslow over to Cece Hancock, launches the three, long distance. Carter keeps the ball in bounds. Graham, ball stolen away by Cece Hancock before any damage could be done. And we've reached the end of one.
Who doesn't seem to be leaving the paint. She's just standing down there, just waiting for anybody to penetrate and drive.
Liza Buck is in the game for the Wildcats. Gurrette goes down low, gets the bounce.
Well, like you had said, she's concerned about getting in foul trouble, so she's being somewhat conservative when they do get into the paint. Because that pressure we heard so much about.
Carter ahead of the pack, drives on Kingsbury. No good. Ball kept alive by Buck. Loose ball goes to the floor. It's out of bounds. It's going to be a Laker basketball. Kingsbury back in the game, and Graham goes to the sideline. Now it's going to be interesting. Carter on the
another board and another point.
Back off the missed free throw. Chandler Gurrette into the front court for the Wildcats. Drives down the lane, kicks it back out to Buck. Cross court, Kingsbury. Buck in the corner. Cece Hancock watching her there. Leaves it off from Megan Ireland. Ireland goes baseline.
Nice head fake.
Meredith Stewart. They go inside out. Stewart with it. Baseline. Back to Ireland. Steps inside. A little jumper. Good.
Well, what we started seeing on that last time, and it was, again, the coach was talking to me about it, how they will try to penetrate and then kick back out for the threes. It looks like they were starting to kick it back out a little bit in that last offensive possession.
Trying to go down low to Winslow, and again a foul. They looking inside to Tiana Carter. Hancock.
Again, showing good patience.
Chadbourne. Back to Hancock. Hancock in the corner. It's time to Sydney. Sydney. Bernier had a hand in her face. They reset the offense. Three-point shot.
There we go.
Good.
First
Sarah
three of the game. 5'4" sophomore.
19-10 is our score. Going to let the girls play a little bit.
Yeah, they have. Only 10 fouls called thus far in the first half.
Finds a little room. Goes baseline. Up and in.
I like that kid. Chandler Gurrette with 8 points. That's her 6th point in the second quarter.
Again, the full court pressure by the Wildcats. They get the ball up the floor to DeVoe. DeVoe pulls it in left side. Down low to Winslow. Winslow up and in. Nicely done by the Lakers. These teams haven't lost much this year, by the way.
Nope. Lake Region's only lost twice, and both their losses they avenged in the playoffs, losing to Greeley and Freeport earlier this year and beating them both in the tournament. Of course, Presque Isle hasn't lost for the last 43 games.
Up, jumper, good.
Gurrette's having a nice second quarter.
Yeah, she's working awfully hard, though. Looks a little weary. Cece Hancock ahead to DeVoe. DeVoe, 2-on-1. Winslow, yes. Solid game by Winslow. Jeff Hudson, a little exasperated with his kids. He's going, come on, you got to get back on defense.
Well, you know, you called it, though. You called it. They're tired. I mean, this is a big court.
Bernier avoids Cece. Winslow comes out with defense on Chandler Gurrette. Gurrette. Nice. A little head fake.
A lot of patience on that offensive series. Again, though, not only have they not hit a three-pointer, they haven't taken one.
Sarah Hancock on the run. 2-on-1. Down to Winslow. Up and in. It's a simple game if you're going 2-on-1. Kelsey Winslow going to kick the ball back outside.
A little pressure from Lake Region.
Yeah, she was looking to jump the pass. Smart players. Gurrette. 10 seconds. Picks up the dribble. Comes to Ireland. Ireland back to the basket. Now finds Graham. Graham wants to do something. Coming down to 2. It's their three-point shot.
Hey!
There's
hit one.
There's Megan Ireland. A three-pointer at the buzzer makes it an 8-point game. We've reached the end of the first half of play here in the state championship Class B girls game. And going to their respective locker rooms, the Lakers of Lake Region.
The other
wrestles the rebound away from her.
The other confusing thing I have to be, believe it or not, is the clock. I mean, we made light of it earlier, but the only clock they have is right above them. And a lot of times you can't tell.
Well, you have each basket. Above each basket, you have the time going, but not the score. Sydney Hancock good for 3 from the floor.
It's her first hoop of the game.
Back to Bernier. Bernier.
They've been part of 70 wins again. It's an amazing run by Presque Isle.
Well, there aren't a whole lot better. Let's put it that way. Bernier. Graham. Oh, she was open. Could have gone up. Chandler Gurrette around Sydney. Over Carter. Yes. Stolen away by Ireland. Sydney on the chase. Megan Ireland puts it up and in.
Megan Ireland, that's one of the first times that Presque Isle has turned the ball over and or made Lake Region turn over, and they do it again.
Chandler Gurrette right there, and a foul on Sarah Hancock trying to get the ball back. It's going to be a Presque Isle basketball.
And that's what Presque Isle wants. They want to start getting Lake Region to turn the ball over and get some easy shots.
Nice crossover dribble. Gets the ball back to Chandler Gurrette. Chandler drives on Sydney Hancock, puts up the runner. It's good, and she'll go to the line.
That was a nice play.
Well, Matt Hancock told you, if they come out, attack the basketball, create some turnovers, and make the shots, this is going to be a tighter game, and we see it. It picks up the dribble, comes to Chandler. Good defense by Sydney Hancock. Chandler on the pull-up. Yes.
4-point game.
Ball goes out of bounds. Tapped out by Megan Ireland. As Presque Isle will hold for the last shot here. 6-point game. Gurrette checks the clock. Ireland for 3. Yes.
There it is. That's her second 3 of the game. But she hit the one at the end of the first half.
And that'll do it for the third quarter of play here. And Jeff Hudson out cheering on his kids as they come to the Presque Isle bench. 8-point lead at the half has been whittled to 3 at the end of the third quarter. Chandler Gurrette down the lane, pull-up jumper. Good.
Gurrette's
we got a 1-point game.
Gurrette's in the zone right now. She's feeling very comfortable from wherever she shoots it.
Carter
the pressure's
down to bother him.
The pressure is starting to bother him.
Sarah
can't get it inside.
Chandler Gurrette. Sydney Hancock picks it up. Pull-up jumper, Gurrette. Yes.
There it is, your first lead.
Paul True wants a timeout for the Lakers. The first lead in the game for the Eastern Maine champions from Presque Isle. Looking again to Tiana Carter. Carter down court to Sydney Hancock. Driving. Takes it to the basket. Count it as Stewart fouls her and Sydney goes to the floor. But she will also head to the free throw line as the Lakers regain the lead. CeCe Hancock gives her a pat on the back on the way by. Now, the thing is, Stewart could have stayed vertical and maybe the basket still would have been made on that one. Good take by Sydney Hancock, 5'5" senior. Free throw no good. Loose ball comes to the floor. Chandler Gurrette with it.
There goes Gurrette again.
Down court. She's got it. She gets fouled and she'll go to the line.
She's taking the game over, Dave.
I think I'd let her play on my team.
Oh my goodness, she is taking
tough.
the game over. Again, these seniors are 70-2 when they are on the court together. They've won 43 games in a row. This Presque Isle team is a championship team. We're going to have a great finish.
Megan Ireland to inbound the ball. Gets a word of encouragement from Brian Treadwell. Has a small smile. They find Chandler Gurrette. Sydney Hancock watches her. She goes inside, puts up the runner. It's good.
Every time down, they have somebody different on her, and nobody can stop her.
Bernier shut that off by fronting Deanna Carter. Cece Hancock. Under 3 minutes to go. Sarah back to Cece. Back to Sarah. They look inside to Winslow. Graham's all over that. Cece Hancock over to Sydney. College three. Good.
Oh my goodness, here we go.
1 point game.
That's her second three of the game.
Right in front of Coach Paul True. That was deep three. Chandler Gurrette set back from the defensive pressure. Comes to Graham. Graham looking inside. Comes to Bernier out high. They will find 14. To Ireland. Back to Chandler Gurrette. Winslow, strong defender. Chandler Gurrette down the lane. Up and in.
They can't stop her, Dave.
Yeah. Back out to Cece. Cece on the drive. Down to Carter. Carter.
Well, someone out of travel. They did not call it, though. Basket's good.
They're going to look for an inbounds. Do they have it? It's looped down low to Hannah
nice
Graham. She puts it up and in.
Nice
an inbounds play. Gives it a 3-point lead.
That's Hannah Graham's first 2 points of the game. Could have come another
ball.
Time and a steal.
Graham on the steal. And they're going to have a reach-in foul on Sarah Hancock. And Hannah Graham will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1.
Wow.
Toes the line. Balances, takes a look. 5-point game. Biggest lead of the night for the Presque Isle Wildcats. Sarah Hancock into Cece Hancock. Across to Sydney. Sydney drives the lane, puts it up on Kingsbury, no good. Loose ball goes to the floor. Sarah Hancock off to Sydney. Sydney resets, coming down to 30 seconds. Puts it up, too strong. Carter doesn't get it. Sydney Hancock
running
recovers.
Out of time. The two-possession game.
No, loose ball. Bernier.
Now you got a foul.
Off to Chandler Gurrette.
You got a foul.
Chandler Gurrette and fouled by Winslow with 21 seconds to go. What a tough kid.
32 points on the night. Make it 33.
33 of 51 points scored by number 14 in blue. Under 20 seconds. Sydney Hancock needs to find some room. Throws the three up. Too strong. And goes out of bounds. It's a Presque Isle basketball with 8.7 seconds to go. And the Wildcat fans are sitting behind us.
Can you say 44 in a row? 44 games.
Megan Ireland to inbound. Comes to Bernier. Off to Chandler Gurrette.
Presque Isle
dribbles away to pressure. Your new state champion is your old state champion, the Presque Isle Wildcats. Chandler Gurrette throws the ball in the air. The Lakers head to the bench disconsolate, and look at the Wildcats. Are they excited? What a tremendous performance by number 14 in blue and the rest of the Wildcats. 51-44. Your Class B girls state champions, the Eastern Maine champs from Presque Isle. Strike up the band. The Wildcats have won it again.
On behalf of the Maine Principals Association, it is my pleasure to present to you the gold ball, emblematic of the Class B state champions for 2013. Congratulations on an outstanding year.